Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you some items that I think are a little bit underrated and I think should be spoken about a little bit more here on YouTube. And yeah, if this goes over well, I'll do like a part 2, I'll do a couple more. Maybe I'll break it up into just drugstore, just high-end eventually if I feel that you guys like these kind of videos. Also, give a thumbs up if you do. If you're new to my channel, hello, please subscribe if you haven't already. The button is somewhere down there. It really means the world to me. And yeah, let's get right into the product. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be talking about are it's not two things. I only use one shade really, but it's a bronzer, kinda, not really, by Chanel, and I don't think I've ever heard anyone talk about it. And I definitely wanted to because I use this in pretty much every single tutorial, let's be real. I have a very little bit amount of it on right now. I actually have just a very natural contour on this Be Matte Bronzer by City Color Cosmetics. This tutorial is pretty much the last tutorial that you guys saw, which is like my natural everyday makeup tutorial, just in case you guys are wondering. I just added a wing and a different lip, so I'll have that up here somewhere so you guys can check it out if you want to. So anyway, back to the bronzer. This is called the Le Beige Healthy Glow Sheer Color Broad Spectrum SPF 15 with sunscreen, or SPF 15 sunscreen, and the number that I use is number 50. I'm just going to show you guys how it's supposed to look because this is a darker color. This is number 60, and this is how it would look if it was like more on the newer side. Packaging, you know, everything like that. It's super cute, but this is how mine looks. Hot mess, and this is actually like broken. I don't even know how it's holding on right now. It's usually in 2 parts, but I've just used the hell out of this, and I love how this smells. It's super weird. It almost smells like, I don't know, like perfumey, something about it, but it smells so good. I love it. So I use this to contour because this product is actually made to warm up your face in a bronzer way, but without looking super bronze and intense. Like, you're not gonna get Jersey Shore bronze craziness from this product. It's more of like a sheer natural kind of glowy bronzer. So I like it to contour because since it's supposed to be used all over the face, I think it just gives such a natural pretty contour to the face. It is a little bit warm, but this color number 50, I'm sorry, is cooler than number 60. Is this really 60? So I don't have 50? I thought I had 50. Oh no. See, I'm all over the place. This is 50, and then this is 60, which is the darker one. So the darker one is a little bit more warm, as you guys can see there. This one's definitely a little bit more cool, but it's so pretty. And again, I use this all the time. I've talked about it in favorites videos, and yeah, it's nothing new to you guys, but maybe there's somebody out there that's watching this video that doesn't watch the rest of my videos that doesn't know about this product, because literally I've never heard anybody talk about it, and it's one of my favorite contour colors slash bronzers, even if I want to put number 60 all over my face as a all over bronzer. Okay, next I want to talk about something new to me, but I think it is totally underrated because it's so good, and I have to thank Alexis. I'll leave her channel down below for sure this time because I think I said that in my last video and I forgot, but I will totally leave her channel down below because she deserves full credit for this. This was not something I discovered or anything like that. It was totally on her, and it's so weird because I love this foundation. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer, and the foundation is my holy grail foundation. So how weird is it that I've never even thought to try the concealer? So as soon as she brought it up, I was like, that is so stupid of me that I never tried the concealer because it makes sense, right? So the color that I have here is 2W Light Medium Warm, the exact color she got because we're the same color in most foundations. That's another reason I love her. Her reviews are bomb. She does lots of hauls, so again, check her out. But it's a really nice light color, and it has yellow to it, but it's not too yellow. It's like a really perfect color for my skin. I also used this in my last tutorial so you guys can see how it blends out and everything like that there. For it saying that it's a double wear concealer, it's actually not super heavy or anything like that. I think that's why she likes it so much too, because it does give that full coverage look, but it's not cakey or heavy at all. It's really beautiful. I love a doe foot applicator because it's just like boom, done. And it's nice and liquidy without being too runny. It's just really nice, and so far I've been absolutely loving it. I don't think my mind will change because especially with concealers, you just kind of know, like after you use it for a day, it never really changes on you. At least for me, I knew from the get that I did not like the Urban Decay concealer, and everybody loves that one, but I just knew, and I know, you know, the NARS one I loved. Everything that I always put on my channel, those concealers, NARS, MAC, I know that I love them. So this one I know I'm gonna love as well. And again, I've used it about 5 times now, so I'm, you know, it's not like I've just used it in that tutorial that I showed you guys, or the tutorial that I did before this. So yeah, Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer in 2W1 Light Medium Warm. And a powder that I always use also on my channel and to set underneath my eyes is this Saint Laurent powder. This is the SOUFFLÉ d'Eclat powder, and I got the color 03, which has a little bit of a yellow tint to it. So I don't really see anybody speaking about this product. I heard about this through Beauty and the Blog, and ever since then I've been hooked on it. I think it's amazing, but other than her, I have not heard anybody speak about this product, and I just think it's so finely milled and so smooth and so buttery, and just the packaging is luxurious as well. But it's just like putting silk underneath your eyes, and sometimes after I bake or just set my under eyes with this, I'll just go like this and it just feels so smooth. So can you imagine what it's doing for your fine lines and everything like that? I know everybody loves the translucent Laura Mercier powder, and I think it's okay. It's a good powder, but I definitely prefer this one. Another reason I don't think a lot of people mention this or have even tried this is because it is a $65 powder. Like, that is a lot of money for a powder. But I have a lot of product in here. How much is the actual product? 0.52 ounces, 15 grams. I don't know how much the Laura Mercier one is. It's all the way in my back drawer, so I'm not gonna grab that, but yeah, I think it's gonna last me a while. I've had this now since August, so like almost 6 months or so. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, 6 months. So yeah, this is a really good one. Again, like I said, don't hear a lot of people talking about it, so I had to tell you guys. Okay, so this thing I actually got in my BoxyCharm, and I've raved about this multiple times, and I think I don't hear a lot of people talking about this because there's nowhere, I don't think there's anywhere where you could just go in the store and buy it, or even like an online, whoa, my light just flickered, did you guys see that? There's not even like an online kind of store or anything like that. It's more like through BoxyCharm you have to buy it. Like, you go on BoxyCharm and then there's a link to buy it, I'm pretty sure, because I looked it up because it's so good. I lost the cap, but this is the Beauty Crop is the brand, I'm pretty sure, the Beauty Crop, and this is called the Lightning Crew Nourished with Pineapple and Green Tea Highlighting Cream. So this is honestly the most beautiful highlighting liquid illuminator I've ever used in my life. It is honestly, it's so freaking stunning. It's gorgeous. I've used a lot of liquid illuminators and all that, but the thing that's super special about this one, besides how stunning it is, and it has a little bit of this pinky bronzy hue to it, which I think would flatter so many skin tones, is that it dries completely. It doesn't dry completely to a powder or anything, but it dries completely. Like, if Estee Lauder, you know how Estee Lauder Double Wear, if you guys know that foundation, it dries and it doesn't move, like, that's what this one does. And with a liquid highlighter, sometimes you can't find that. It's kind of weird. It's like, it's a liquid, so it's only gonna set so much, and then you gotta put like a powder highlighter over top of that. This does not move. It's amazing. I even demonstrated it once on one of my highlighting brushes, which I used today. So where is it? It's somewhere over here. But I used it, and I use like, it's like a regular fluffy brush. I'll just grab any one right now. Like, it's a regular fluffy brush, right? So when I go, obviously this is gonna go to highlight. This is obviously gonna get wet. When I go back like 5 minutes later to wipe this off, because it would be wet, it just flakes right out. Like, it's just like, it turns into like almost like a powder, and it's just like off. It's honestly, I've never used any highlighting liquid kind of illuminator, anything like that has done that. So I really love this. It's a must-have in the summer. Like, if I run out before the summer, I have to pick up more. It's bomb, beautiful on the skin, gorgeous product. And then a couple of things that you guys have heard here on YouTube, but I feel like deserves a little bit more recognition. I'll start off with my MAC powder that I used in my last video too, and that I use all the time, and I've been using for years and years. This is all I would wear when I was in beauty school. I would do pretty much the look that you guys just saw in that last video, and this powder incorporates that. So this is my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Plus. I can do probably just medium up to medium plus. It's pretty similar, the colors, and it's so sheer that you can get away with going like, you don't have to get like your exact color kind of thing, but it's like a very silky, smooth, sheer to light kind of powder, but something about it really minimizes pores and makes your skin look smooth. And I used to get compliments all the time in beauty school about my skin, like, oh, what are you wearing on your skin, like what foundation? I would literally just wear concealer in this. So this just does something to the skin. And again, it's mineralized, it's just really, really pretty, and I love this stuff. I've purchased this multiple times. It comes domed like this, so the fact that it's flat, you guys can see how much I really use it. I use it underneath my eyes, all over my face, so blotting my nose, everything, and it never gets cakey or heavy. Such a good product, so underrated, so that's another one. Okay, just two. This is 4 or 2? Just 2 more products here. One is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. This is the MILANI AMOUR Matte Lip Cream, and I've mentioned this in a monthly favorites not too long ago, maybe a little while ago actually, but I did mention this in a monthly favorites, and I have the color on 04. The color that I have on is 04 Lust. It's so pretty. I love it. I love the shade and I love the formula of these. Now these are still a little bit drying because they are matte, but they're very light on the lips and they don't transfer or anything like that. They do. It's hardly anything. They're so worth it for the money. I think they're $5 or $5.99, and I know ColourPop is comparable, but you have to order them online. Sometimes you just want to go in the store and grab something cheap that works well, and this is exactly that product. I have 2 other colors, and they do last a pretty long time. Once you start eating and drinking, it does break down a little bit, but I think the best thing about this, or the thing I love the most, is how light it feels on the lips, and it doesn't like crack and like settle too much in my fine lines. I actually just tried the Kylie lip kit for the first time over the weekend, and I got the Cocoa color, Cocoa K or something like that, and it made my lips look so dry. It wasn't really a heavy formula or anything, but it literally made me look like I had, like, I don't know, like mature lips. Like, how do I say this nicely? It was like lines like in my lips. Like, you can see lines here in my lips right now. It's not like perfect, but I don't know, that one just, it wasn't worth, and that one was like $30 something. So just saying, if you guys want to pick up something quick that's a liquid lipstick, try the trend, see how you like it, all that jazz. These are in the drugstore for about $5.99 and they're really good. They're a little bit runny, so you have to be careful, but doe foot applicator, they smell really good too. They smell like vanilla-ish, kind of like cookies or something. Super cool product, love that. Alright, and the last thing that I'm going to mention for today's video, if I decide to do this again, I'll mention more products for you guys, but I just wanted to do these products first. So the last product, like I was saying, is this highlighter here, this illuminator. Oh my god, don't want to drop it. This is another product that was domed when I got it. It's like this, and it's flat now. This is the Hard Candy Tiki Bronzer. Again, you guys are probably so tired of hearing me rave about this, but I just can't believe like everybody doesn't talk about this in every video. Like, that's how good it is. I know it was hyped back in the day when it first came out, but there's so many highlighters and so many things that we try, it's understandable that things just get forgotten or whatever the case may be. This also has talc in it, and I know, like I said in one of my other videos, some people have allergic reactions to talc or it clogs their pores, so that could be another reason, but I cannot live without this. So I have to just tell you guys, and again, I feel like it is underrated. I can't live without this. This is all over my face right now. When I'm doing a finishing powder like I did in the last tutorial, if I mentioned this last tutorial one more time, but I just did it, so that's why I have to mention it. If I'm using something like this, which is a powder obviously, and I'm not using liquid, your face is automatically gonna look more flat and not, you know, a little less skin-like. But once you put this all over your skin, it brings back that illumination back to your face. It's so gorgeous. And I don't know, it's just, oh, it's so pretty. It's more like a golden hue, like a neutral gold kind of hue, and it's not like bam bam in your face if you put it on the tops of your cheekbones. It's more like an all over face topper for me, and then sometimes I'll put it on the high points of my cheeks, and honestly this just pops in pictures. Again, $5. That's why I love it as well. It's super cheap. I think it's not more than 10, because I think maybe the price went up a little because a lot of people do like this. I just don't hear about it a lot, or enough in my opinion. But I think it's around $5. And this is what the packaging looks like. It's pretty much worn off because I've had it for a while, but I love that product so much. I feel like more people should be using it to highlight their faces. Anywhere between, I'd say, like on the, I don't think fair skin tones can use it because I think it might show up too stripey. Basically, I think it would be better on anywhere from light medium to medium deep skin tones. I think anywhere in that kind of category, anywhere in those categories, it would be good. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know the drill. Like I said earlier, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, I guess I will see you guys in a couple days with another video. Again, I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! Look at these beauty vloggers over here. Made me bring out the ring light and everything.